More innovation from Envision. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Envision is CEO Karthik Kannan. Hi, Karthik. Great to see you
Hello.
again.
Nice to see you, Fred, and thanks so much for accommodating me so early in the morning. But appreciate it. I really enjoy talking on the podcast, and glad to be back.
Terrific. Well, it was about, I think, 4 or 5 months ago that you were here with us to first chat about your AI tool called Ally. This is a tool, a companion that works on phones, browsers, or smart glasses. So tell us more about how it has evolved, and you've got something new on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. It's we when we first started building Ally, we thought, hey, you know what, this the AI assistant space is already quite crowded, and I mean, are people going to want another assistant? And I was a little curious about what the reaction was going to be like. A bit of a pit in the stomach feeling when you're launching something new. Um, but over the years, the past year, it's been pretty phenomenal. I think people really enjoy using Ally, and people have been very supportive of Ally as well. And one of the nice things that that we're able to offer is we're able to offer Ally as a free app, versus trying to constantly shoehorn people into subscriptions. We offer Ally as a free app, and if people want to support development of Ally and use it with more limits, we offer like a generous, a pretty reasonably priced subscription compared to other AI assistants. So putting it all together, I feel like it's been really phenomenal. And you're right, we have something new on the horizon. We're actually launching our first Ally glasses. So we're partnering with a company called Solos. They've been making, like smart glasses for quite some time. And we're going to be launching the Ally Solos glasses. It's starting pre-order today. And it's available for pre-orders for people across the world. It's the first AI glasses that's built truly for accessibility. It's not built for tech enthusiasts, but for people who really rely on AI and use it the most. And it's something that we've been building for quite some time. It's a pair of glasses that's doesn't have a display. It's voice first. It's super lightweight. Weighs only about 42 grams, comes with a 10-hour battery life, and it basically runs Ally out of the box, right? So you just take the glasses, you pair it with your phone, and then you just put them on and have a conversation with Ally. Comes with HD cameras on it. Also has speakers on the side. But these are speakers that allow for open air audio, but it also provides privacy, and it's also splash resistant. So it's a pair of glasses that you can use for everything that you do Ally with, reading text or getting descriptions of surroundings, recognizing people, objects, scanning documents, and like answering questions, setting a reminder. All of these things that you use Ally for, you'll be able to do with the Ally Solos classes. So I'm very, very, very excited. It's our first big product launch in over 5 years. Yeah.
Terrific. And you're opening pre-orders now. When can customers expect to receive them?
So we're planning to ship them by early October. This is just to give us a bit more time to be able to start testing the glasses with more customers slowly, and then just then ship them across the world. So yeah, we're going to be starting delivery in October.
And in addition to these glasses, the Ally glasses, you still have the Envision glasses on the market, which I guess are based on the Google Glass technology, right?
Yeah, they're based on the Google Glass technology. And we're still continuing to sell those glasses. We'll continue to support those glasses. And for people who are thinking of this, think of it like, Apple having an iPhone, Pro and an iPhone SE, right? They're two different products at the end of the day, but Apple ends up supporting iPhones in general. And that's basically how I look at the Ally Solos glasses. It's extremely, competitively priced. It's just priced at $399. It comes with Ally subscription built in, and you can just go ahead and just use them all day. So yeah, and one of the nice things about these glasses is that because you're just primarily interacting with Ally. There's no need for you to really learn how complex menus work. You don't need to remember that, oh, I need to tap on this function to have this particular feature. It's all kind of built in to Ally itself. And also, Ally is already an existing part of the Envision glasses, so that's how we're going to have it.
Just terrific. And I guess people should know your main focus in the past had been those who have vision issues, low vision, or that kind of issue. And but you've broadened that customer base, I think.
Yeah, no, Ally was something that was primarily available on people's, phones, on glasses, and we recently launched Ally in museums as well. So there are two museums currently in the San Francisco Bay Area that support Ally, right now. So if you're going to the Museum of Craft and Design or the Asian Arts Museum, as of today, you can just walk in, and then there's a QR code, you scan it, and you can actually interact with Ally within the museums itself. And it's been one of the most mind-blowing aspects of Ally, right? Because these are people, the blind and low vision people have mostly been kept out of museums or have stayed away from museums because artwork is not inherently accessible to them. Right, you look at a painting, and if you're a sighted person, you kind of look at the painting and get an idea of what it's trying to convey. But if you're a blind or a low vision person and you walk into an exhibition or a painting, it's not something that is accessible to them readily. And even though their AI assistants exist today, but if you take an AI, if you ask a chat GPT, take a picture of it, of a painting and ask it to describe it, unless it's a very popular painting like the Mona Lisa or any of Rembrandt's paintings, it won't be able to like give you very precise details about it. So we ended up collaborating with the museums. We got these descriptions from the museums. We worked with accessibility experts. There is a really nice group in San Francisco called the Blind Pause. We worked with them, and we created these descriptions, and then we fed them over to Ally. And we taught Ally how to recognize these, paintings and exhibits. And so anytime a blind or low vision person now stands in front of an exhibit, for example, at the San Francisco Museum of Craft and Design, and says, hey, can you describe this artwork to me? Ally understands what artwork you're looking at, fetches the right, set of descriptions, and then just starts talking about it to the users, right? So any and all exhibits in these museums, in these exhibitions are 100% accessible, and they're all built, blind and visually impaired folks for blind and visually impaired folks. Yeah.
We have a little video of that experience, so let's take a look. So you don't need Envision smart glasses for this museum experience. All you really need is your phone and the app, right?
Yeah, and you don't even need the app actually. So this all works on the web. So essentially, you can just go into the museum and then just scan a QR code, and it takes you to a website on your phone, and then you just like start off from there. So you don't even have to install an app from the App Store or the Play Store. Yeah, and it's 100% accessible, experience. So it works with voice over, talkback, and we did a lot of extensive testing to ensure that.
And you're looking to expand this to other museums?
Yeah, no, I would love to work with other museums. In fact, if I'd be more than happy to hear from your listeners what museums should we be talking to next. We're talking to a whole bunch of museums in both East Coast and West Coast, and I'm hoping we can have this in at least 30 museums in the next few months.
Just terrific. So let's take a step back 1 second. We've talked about what you do and where you've been and the new glasses as well, the Ally glasses. Where do you see all of this going, and what is the technology going to mean uh, to us, to all of us in the coming years, in the next few years?
I think it's about augmenting human capability, right? I think a lot of discussion right now around AI has been that it's going to replace you. Why would you need a job if an AI can do it? Why would you need to be a programmer if AI can write all your code? Why would you need to be a writer if AI can write for you? I think the main direction that I see AI going in. And I think it's also a responsibility that people who are working in AI, people who are consuming AI in their life have, is to ensure that AI is a tool that helps you augment your capability, and not essentially dumb it down or use it as a crutch to kind of get things done, right? And I think everybody at Envision, for example, uses AI. We use AI to write code, we use AI to write stuff, but we always we the general rule of thumb is you always have to verify what AI tells you. You always have to use it as a tool, to help you move faster in the right direction versus just using it as a tool to just like show work being done, right? And I think that's the way I see it. It's a tool that helps you augment human capability, and with Envision, the aim is to like build tools that can help augment human capability and make us more productive, more help us live more fuller and more productive lives, right? With the Ally, with the main idea is to like take this and put this on every single smart glasses that's going to come out over the next year and a half, right? I see a lot of smart glasses on the horizon coming right now, and what we have today is just a small sort of taste of it, right? There's going to be a Cambrian explosion of smart glasses happening in the next 6 to 8 months, and I just want to have Ally across all of these different platforms, across all of these different places. And I think the AI is going to get a lot smarter, so it's going to be able to do more things with you having to be, it's able to understand your intent better. It's able to consume more types of media. So, right now we're working with pictures. Very soon we'll be able to work with live video. These are all things that I see as a general direction. But overall, as a company, our aim is to augment human capability, and especially for people in the blind and low vision space, we want to try and build tools that really help them live more independent, more fuller lives.
Terrific. For more information and maybe to pre-order, where should people go?
So you can go on our Ally website, so ally.me. So if you go on ally.me, you can go ahead and pre-order the glasses. And yeah, like I said, we are doing our the $399 is our early bird pricing. So go ahead and grab your pair of glasses. And we'll be doing more webinars. We'll be doing more, like we'll keep posting videos about people using the Ally glasses as it's getting, towards shipping date. So yeah, do follow us on social media for more updates.
And for people who need prescription lenses, they'll be able to
They can
to
just take,
use these
yeah,
frames and have them fitted in.
yeah, exactly. So you can just use these frames and fit prescription lenses, and yeah.
Terrific. Congratulations on all of the innovations there. Karthik Kannan, thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you.